Thank you so much for joining us, Robert. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Robert Scott Abrams. I part of Heist Crew and our film back in my day.
And what was your role in the film?
I played Peter, um, one of the characters.
All right. So, how much fun was it to make a movie in 48 hours?
It was a lot of fun. It was also very like scary, and like a lot of things happened that we really couldn't control. So we had to make do with the best that we could with what we had, and I feel like a lot of miracles happened that weekend. So overall, I was really happy with the whole experience.
Nice. I'll have one more question and I'll toss it over to Edwin. Talk to us about, I guess, two things: the genre and the landmark. You guys did that in an interesting way. How did that? What were the challenges with the genre and the landmark?
Uh, the landmark was challenging because the area, and we didn't have a sound guy or any mics or anything. We just had two iPhones. We thought we were going to have more than that the night before, but that kind of fell through. So we had to make do. There was a train coming every 15 minutes, a lot of semis and buses and cars and traffic pulling in and out of the parking lot. We chose to just use that landmark and just stay right there. But learning from that, we'll probably make different decisions next time.
And anything on the genre you want to talk about?
Romance. We were hoping for like something more like thriller or suspense. We had some ideas for that, but then when we got romance, we were like, oh. But then our writer, uh, AJ, he's great. He actually his fortes is romance and comedy and writing. So I think it was a great script.
Awesome. All right. Those are my questions, Edwin.
Awesome.
Thanks, Gregory.
Yeah. So tell me about the creative process of really coming up with the ideas. I know you had a writer that you mentioned, but how did you come up with how to really incorporate the required elements into the story?
Well, yeah, we left a lot of that up to AJ writing it, and the way he did it, we were all fine with it, and we thought it was great. So
A lot of the shots, although you said they were shot on iPhone, they were pretty steady. What kind of equipment did you use to supplement the iPhone?
Katrina had a tripod, and I kept it on that most of the time. When I tried to do a lot of handheld stuff, I was afraid it was going to be shaky, and so I just kind of held the tripod. And then some shots were on the ground. But thank you. That's really cool that you noticed that.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm just happy that you said a lot of lessons learned for next
Yes.
year. So that's what we like to hear, that you want to compete next year. So yeah, I mean, Edwin, if you have any other questions, I mean, that's it for me. But
Yeah. Have you ever participated in a 48-hour film challenge before?
No, never. I've only just been a part of making a couple short films with my friends, like Katrina and some other folks. So this is the first time it being like a time crunch challenge, and I kind of was able to like do a lot more than I thought I was going to be doing, and it was just a really big learning experience. I wasn't too worried about not having everything the way we wanted it in the end, because I'm really happy with the final product, and I'm even happier with how much I learned and to for the next one. So
Awesome, awesome. And what was the most like challenging part of the challenge itself?
what was the most challenging part? I would say, I mean, a lot of things were unknown from when we started. We had an actor that we had to replace an actor Saturday morning, like before we started filming. Katrina handled that. I think that was a miracle. I think the editing and the final moments was the most challenging because it was also real. You think you have more time a lot of times than you really do. I think that was the challenge, the final moments when it came down to the crunch. And I thought we did really well working as a team together. No one got like, I don't think we got upset with each other or anything, and we tried to be really positive. So Heist Crew, Awesome folks. And you guys,
Awesome.
thank you.
Oh, thank you. And just one more question for me. What was the most fun part of participating in the challenge?
I think for me, it was like I've never really directed before. I think that was a lot of fun. I really got into that. And then also the acting, my acting and trying to work on that and just, the acting and directing. And I really like doing the camera stuff. So those are all my three favorite parts, I guess, if that's okay to answer that way.
That's all the questions for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much, Robert.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see
We'll
you on
see ya.
Friday.
Okay, sounds great.